All right, guys. So just going to do a quick. Well, I'm not sure how quick, but this is going to be how we're going to do our news from here on out when we're in the newsroom. Y'all done a great job helping. Great job to Hannah and Lucy for helping with producing. Thank you for Grayson doing some behind the scenes stuff. Seventh grade's doing a great job. We had three good groups of live news, sixth, seventh, and eighth. So that being said, here's what we got. So the archive files are everything that we have done in the past, and I'm going to keep those there in the event that we want to go in and grab stuff. Okay, so that's the archive files. So Iman and Amelia, and then Grayson's going to do 1016. So this is what they've started on their teleprompt. Okay, so whoever's doing it are working together, and this is how you work through it. Now, here's the thing: everything that's going on next week is going to be in this folder. So any raw footage, any footage that you get from anywhere is going to be in this folder. So for example, every group, so let's go back. So the 1016 group, the 1023 group, the 1030 group, the 11-6 group, they're all going to do the same thing. All these students, Iman, Amelia, and Grayson working together, Kaylee, Cece, and Hannah working together, Amia, Lyric, and Izzy working together, Davis, Riley, and Lucy. You all need to stay in your groups. Don't be roaming around. You need to be locked in until everything gets done. Okay? Now, if you all want to recruit some people from the yellow square to help you with your Wii videos, then that's fine. Okay? I got my music team that they can share stuff. So, for example, with the music team, when you all get done with whatever you're going to put on, so I'm going to go to Soundtrap, and as they get done with stuff for the news, then you go in and say, for example, we're going to use, let's say we use this song right here. And so you download it as an MP3. Okay. And then I'm going to drop it in that folder. Okay. Right. So that's some of the music. Make sure where it said, put the date and who worked on it. So, if Brandon and Mason, K3, you all three worked on it, then you're going to relabel it as such, name, name, and name, and then name the song. All right. Pretty simple. Okay. So that goes in that folder. So that's going to be the location. The next thing. Okay. Let me minimize this. All right. So we're going to go to WeVideo. All right. So what I was explaining yesterday, this is how it's going to happen. We're going to create a video. All right. And so in this case, we are going to click invite collaborators. So we'll start off with Iman and Amelia. Probably misspelled it. Let me see here. Make sure how you spell it. There we go. And Grayson. All right. So you have that, and I'm going to invite those to this project. All right. So every week, every single day, you all are going to work up a tech tip. Okay. Every day. So what I'm going to do these are the things that you have to have in your news broadcast. Okay. So I'm going to put on a Google Doc in your file. I'm going to say must haves. Okay. Got to have tech tip. WeVideo. And anytime we say WeVideo, okay, lunch, WeVideo. Okay. Focus word. That will be live. Okay. And the focus words were sent by email. You should have received those so you all can decide on how you want to put those in. Okay. Remember, this is sports for the week on Monday. So sports, you're going to do a sports WeVideo. Okay. And we'll say, 1 minute, 1 minute. Sports WeVideo, 1 minute. Okay. And then focus word is live. So that's what you got there. All right. So, and then you got lunch. So the lunch is going to start being a pre-recorded thing. Okay. If you want to go live, you can go live, but I need it to be for about a minute. All right. So the word of the day, that's live. Pre-recorded videos. There you go. Yearbook promotion. Yep, we'll put that in there. Yearbook promotion. And so whatever we need to do there, we need to list the number of yearbooks we have sold, no matter what, as of that day. Okay. All right, let's go back to the teleprompt. So they did a pretty good job of this. Hope you enjoyed the news. Have a great day, Crawford. Good deal. All right, so let's talk about this wee video. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go into your text and you're going to click on, or actually let's go videos, and you're going to go technology because it's a tech tip. Okay. And so let's just drop this in here for right now. And we'll call it tech of the day. Something real simple, you know. All right. And you can use the same thing. We'll call it tech tip for the day. Okay. Remember, we got to have a different one every day. All right, so you got that going on. You don't necessarily have to have music, but you can. It's going to be narrated. So here's the tech tip of the day. All right. Now, we're collaborating with this. Remember, everybody who's in here can do it. All right. So in this case, I'll relabel it for the date in question, which is going to be 10/16 tech tip. Okay. That way we know when it is. Simple enough. All right. So the tech tip, let's say we're going to do like Amia was doing like 4 different shortcuts. Okay. And the one thing about it is you all are going to have to get together to make sure all the tech tips aren't like there's not too much repetition. I don't care if there's some repetition, but let's be mindful about having too much repetition. Okay. So we're going to go into, let's do an image and we'll just go technology. Okay. All right. And we'll drop that there. Save the blue tone and we'll extend this and say that's the only one we're going to use. And so you can add another text and you can you can just say something to the effect of combo shortcuts for your Chromebook. Okay. All right. So combo shortcuts for your Chromebook. All right. So let's shorten that a little bit. Okay. And so the process is this. So you're like the tech tip of the day. So you got to make sure that that's not too long. So that doesn't need to be 10 seconds. So we're going to drop that down to 5 seconds or something shorter than that. Okay. I said 1 minute on here. The must-haves. It could also be 30 seconds. If it's like really short. But let's be mindful that if we have something really good, we're not just trying to get it done. We're trying to display things that people can use. Okay. So in this case, you don't have to have audio or you don't have to have narration, but I would like audio. So combo shortcuts for your Chromebook. And then you come in and you can just basically go, for example, to copy, Control C, to paste, Control V. Okay. Now, in this case, you're going to do a narration. Okay. You're going to do a narration. So when you go to Project Bin, you're going to have to hit the narrate button and narrate. And then after I click on it, this is the next thing it comes to. Then you hit start. You'll say something to the effect, did you know that if you want to copy text, you hit Control C. And then another shortcut is really good is Control V to paste. And then you go to the next one. All right. And so you're done with that. So let's say you're wanting to do 2 more. So you're going to say to select all, Control A, to find Control F. Now, again, this is Amina's. We already went over this, so no one needs to use this. This is Amina in lyrics. What I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this so you know it's all in one. I'm going to center that. Okay. So then you start off tip of the day. You're going to say, "Hey, this is Amina," and then lyric, and then we're talking about the tips of the day. Hey, here's a combo shortcuts, and then you say what Amina's going to say, what she's going to say, you know, and talk about how you can be used for with text, and then Lyric can say what she's going to say. You know, to select all, you hit Control A. You can use this if you're trying to select everything on your screen. You know, to find, and I misspelled that. To find something, you hit Control F. Okay. Now, in this case, they did all four. We need to finish it at 30 seconds. All right. And then that's it. Okay. So that's right at 30 seconds. And then what you can do is you can close it out. Boom. And then you export it. Okay. Tech tip. It's a video. Let's make it high def. You can connect it to your Google Drive, but not YouTube, and export. Now, here's the cool thing. Just so everybody is aware. So this is 1016 Tech Tip. When this is done, you have access to it in your Google Drive. Okay. So you can take it from your Google Drive because I just clicked on it and I'm going to put it in this folder. So there's your tech tip. So you need to divide and conquer. Again, you're downloading that. So the next thing you need to do is something with lunch. And then the next thing, and I would recommend doing it for the whole week. So the people that are not doing their news until 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, 4 weeks from now, you need to have your pre-records ready to go. And it needs to be done. So when it comes time, like, so for example, the group going next Monday probably won't have as much as the group going the following Monday, and so on and so forth. And that's how I'm going to grade you. Okay. So basically, what I need you all to do is to ensure that you're doing the best it could be. You all need to work hard so that we have good live news and good pre-record news. Okay. Now, when you're doing your project, okay, make sure you hit collaborate. All right. And then if you do any kind of video and you do any audio, make sure that your audio is not too loud. Okay. And then also the producer can monitor that while they do the live recording. All right. So that's done with the news process. Now let's go into the yearbook process. So here we go. All right. So let's go to yearbook, and I'm going to go to my raw files. Okay. This is for everybody in the yearbook.